hours of prayer. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, all praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Merciful. So, Master's Day of Judgment in which we now live, the alone do we serve, and the alone seek for thine help and aid. O Allah, guide us on the right path of those upon whom thou bestow thy favors, not on the path of those upon whom thy wrath is brought down, nor those who go astray if they heard thy teachings. Say he, Allah is one God. Allah is he of whom nothing is independent, but upon whom we all depend. He begetteth not, nor is he begotten, there is none like him. And I bear witness to none deserve to be served, worship, or praise beside Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. And I bear witness that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is thy true servant and last apostle. Ameen.
Assalamu alaikum. I'd like to say in the name of Allah, who came in the person of Master Prophet Muhammad, the true and living God, we forever thank him for read up in our midst a divine leader, teacher, and guide, the person of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. May the peace and blessings of Almighty God Allah forever be upon him. As believers, we know for sure that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad is no longer with you and I in the physical form. That what was given to him from Almighty God of Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, true and living God, lives with you and I, the believers. And we should be very thankful and grateful on his coming and leaving with us the most honorable Elijah Muhammad to teach and guide us. And he did just that. The last and greatest messenger. And this an honor and a privilege to be a witness bearer in this day and time, bearing witness that there's no God but Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, and the most honorable Elijah Muhammad was his last and greatest messenger. I like to, before we go on, I'd like to extend the greetings from Brother Captain Salim Bey from Oakland, California. He sends the greetings of Assalamu alaikum. And Brother Rahman Rafiq and his family also sends the greetings of Assalamu alaikum. Is there anybody else that I know? Brother Calvin Shabazz, he also sends the greetings. And Elijah Shabazz, Sister Catherine, sends the greetings of Assalamu alaikum from Atlanta. She didn't go, I thought you talked. But anyway, those are the believers that sends the greetings to us, and we return those greetings also. I'd like to say that Brother Duwad Hussein is in the hospital with his wife. She's serious. She's having little complications, and it's very serious. And we hope and pray Allah that everything goes well. And he has the power over all things. And we just have to wait to see what's happening. But nevertheless, we praying that everything to be all right with him and her, because I know he's taking it too. But he's in stride. I talked to him, and he's worried also, like all of us. But we should be thankful to Almighty God Allah, who came to us from the holy city Mecca, Arabia, in the year 1930. He used the name Wallace D. Farad, often signed in the W. D. Farad. But in the third year, 1933, he signed his name W.F. Muhammad, which stands for Wallace Farad Muhammad. He came alone to seek and to save that which was lost. He found one from among you and I to teach and guide us. That's none other than the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. So we have to keep this in mind, that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said that he represents God in person. So when you say that you representing something to say that you represents God in person, that means God is in person. He's a man. You can see him. He's physically alive. You can see him. And we don't want to get a misunderstanding, because hypocrites, disbelievers, the messenger taught us, hog eaters, whiskey drinkers, adulterers, all these will not see the hereafter, even if you have the devil's name. We have to give him back his name. And white folks are devils. We have to understand that. It's not a thing that we just talking about white folks, or they say this is baby language. This is a fact. It's from God. Allah taught the messenger that white folks are devils. And he also said that white Americans and Germans are the most wicked of the white race. That's right. They are open enemies. They are open enemies. So we have to understand these things. And we have to be taught. The messenger say his mission is to give life. So when we want to give life, we have to be taught. We have to be taught the knowledge of ourselves. And this is what the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad did. He brought us face to face with God and the devil, our open enemies. And we have to understand, he also said that there will be no other messenger. He said, I am the last, and after me come God himself. So we understand and we see these things. So we have to look and see that we can't get discouraged because of the big bad wolves. Because their greatest desire is to turn you and I away from the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's their greatest desire. And it's not in their heart. What's in their heart? The message say hypocrites. And disbelievers, hypocrites, double crossers. They're deceivers. They're liars. In their hearts is hypocrisy. They say they believe, and then they disbelieve. That's a hypocrite. We have to understand that. And they're going to put on a big show. Big show. See? The goodness is not in their hearts. They put on this big show to deceive people, to make them think that they are the big boss over all. And what they're doing is only to be seen of men. It's not in their hearts. The goodness in their hearts. They don't have a goodness in their heart. They're double crossers. They don't believe in Allah and his messenger who he chosen as his messenger, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. They don't believe in the messenger or Allah. So we're very fortunate, brothers and sisters, to be followers of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, because a lot of things is going on today. We don't want to get caught up and say, we're doing a good job with what we have. It's very few of us. And we're making progress. Making big strides. And the messenger always said, you know, like, they make our job hard. That's what they're here for. They're like the devil. They make our job hard. When they throw this out in front of the people who don't know the messenger, who never heard of the messenger. There's somebody here today who never heard of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, who never heard of the great work that he did. These things, it makes you, you can see when you down. I can understand what the messenger said. He said when Malcolm made him well. He was sick, but he got well. Through all this, when you can feel that that's the fight. That's the fight that Islam puts in you and I. See, when we die, we get that spirit. See, that fighting spirit. Ain't nothing wrong. We are fighters, but we fighting righteous. We fighting. We're not fighting with guns and weapons and that thing. We're fighting with the truth. It makes us fight just that harder. See, praise due to Allah. It makes us fight just that harder. And it gives us that strength. And then you overlook that little illness that you got. You know, a little pain that you have. You begin to say, wait a minute, you don't even think about it. And the less you think about it, the more stronger you are. See? What they say, mind over matter. The more stronger you are, you're thinking about a thing that's irking you. You're not thinking about that illness. You ready to fight. Fight, are ye Muslim? Fight for your own. This is what we're doing. You know, and the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, we're gonna be the winner. It looks, that big bad wolf, it looks like he can't bring him down. Look what David did to Goliath. That's the Goliath who we after. See? David hit him right in the head. That truth. That got him. That killed him. See? And this is what's happening. We got that truth. And Goliath, we gonna get him. Allah gonna take care of him. It's like the messenger say, they do all their dirty work. But they forget about Allah. They forget about Master Farad Muhammad. See? And he is a real God. He's a true and living God. He's not a spook. And we believe what the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us. We have to understand, brother, there's going to be a whole lot of, this is our trial, this is our test. To see, oh, what he doing? Trying to take the place of the messenger. Trying to get all the credit. Not one time did you say all praise is due to Allah who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad for the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. We thank Allah for the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You don't hear that. You don't hear that. See? But you hear it here. Because we give praise and thanks to Almighty God, Allah, for everything that good that happened to you and I. Everything good that happened to you and I. Everything bad happened to you and I, that's on our own accord. See? Allah puts nothing on you and I that we can't bear. Remember that. See? This is a fight. And we're gonna see. Big Goliath gonna come tumbling down. Gonna come tumbling down. But we have to keep fighting in the truth, in the way of Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. We know that Allah is well able to protect us. And we know that the messenger said that we're going to be the winners. And we have to believe that. We have to have faith and trust in Almighty God Allah to believe that we will be the winner. And we just can't believe it on say so. We have to put effort and put a little work behind it. When we say our prayers, then we get up and we go to work. This is what's happening here. It's very few of us. It's a lot of work to be done. But we have Allah with us. As long as we're with this messenger, he's with us. See? But we have history before us that all who were with the prophets and messengers of that time, they were successful. They was the winner. And it goes on. See? Pharaoh was a loser when he rebelled and went against Moses. See? And the messenger taught us that, even the Holy Quran backs him up. He said that in our history they talk about other people, but it's referring to you and I. See? This is referring to us. And when we read the Holy Quran or the Bible, and they're referring to all these people Noah and all those, it's referring to you and I. See? It's a learning process. So when they say that when the devil fell from heaven, he said that don't mean that he literally fell from heaven. The knowledge and the understanding, the scriptures that reveal him. See, when Jesus said Nicodemus, he's the devil, the father of the devil. He's a liar. Well, you're talking about all white people. All white people. See? So Jesus gave us that history of Nicodemus. He gave us that history of white folks because he came to the Jews. So he gave us all that history. So we know what's happening. So he's talking about, it's us. We got that modern day Jesus here. See, that's the modern day Mahdi, Master Farad Muhammad. So we have to understand these things. It's us. We're in the prophecy. It's us. We're going to be the winners because they always winners. Allah's showing us and telling us we're going to be the winner. Only thing we have to do is hold on Keep allowing the messenger out front. Do what we supposed to be doing. Help getting the dead, because that's what's happening. This is what it's about. See, it's not about no feather in the cap and all that chest bigger. It's getting the lost found. This is the work that we have to do. This is the work that the messenger did. This is why Allah raised him up and taught him for 3.5 years. And then said, okay, we're going to go get him. And he did just that. The death took him away. And we have to do the same thing. We have to have that fire, that spirit, and that desire to see it through. See? The message says for those who want it. If you want it, it wants you. Islam is independent. Islam means peace, though. Yeah, that's what Islam means, peace. See, we're righteous by nature, you know, but we can be hell raisers, but we're righteous by nature. But we want to do that. See, we fight those who fight us. That's what we do. That's what we do. We fight those who fight us. And we fight them with truth. And if they want to get physical, we call on Master Farad Muhammad. You take care of him. You know, so this is it. So we don't have to worry about that. Just work hard and know that we have the truth. This is what we have to understand. You have to know that we have the truth. See? It should be hundreds in here. That don't stop nothing. See? The message says, I get you. I can get them any kind of way. I go out and get them. See? This is what we have to do. So don't let that discourage you and I, because you don't see anyone. They can come if they want to. The door's open. We're doing the best we can do so far. Allah is with us. Allah is the best knower. We just got to keep striving. See? These are the kind of things what we have to do and get ourselves in order. That's what we got to do. Get ourselves in order. See? Because if you are in order, Allah sends somebody in there that will be in order. That goes for me and anybody else. That's how it's working. Because in this day, things be made manifest quick. You know, like in the old days, it probably took a little while. But this now, they come right at you. As soon as you do a thing, it come back and bump your head. It don't take all 24 hours, 15 minutes. It don't take long. 2 minutes. Walk out that door and come back. Bang! It hit you. This is how it's working now. See? So we're very fortunate, brothers and sisters, to be followers of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So, you know, it's things are happening. Look what's happening. Look at this white man. See, look at this man that stars at the top. Look at this government. They ruined. They through. They confused. So if they confuse the whole nation of their civilization, is confused. We're not confused because we know Allah taught the messenger this was going to happen to him. He said Allah going to confuse the heads of state. So we know who's doing it. See? See? So these kind of, look what they're doing. They don't know what to do. See? They got a man that's a real devil. I mean, you know, you got some devils that say mountain devils, and you got some devils that are worse than another. But he's still a devil. Like snakes, the messenger taught us. You got a garter snake, you got a rattlesnake. He's a little more poison. He poison than the garter snake. Garter snake won't bite you, but he wish he would. He wish he could bite you and poison you. See? But his nature is to bite. He's got all kind of poison snakes. See? Then you got other snakes that eat snakes. See? Now here's a snake eating a snake. Here's a snake don't care about his other snakes. He the big python. He don't care about nothing about the other snakes. Just himself. Look at the people over there and didn't the messenger say that there ain't gonna be no doubt in the people's mind that the white man is the devil. He says it ain't gonna be a single doubt. Look at what's happening in Puerto Rico. They got over, what, 300,000 or some 100,000 over there trapped. Can't come here. They got their brother, the big snake, don't care nothing about him. Care nothing about him. He ain't saying nothing. Woman begging him. Say, I never did it before, but I beg you, please, help me. He playing golf. That's this devil. That's the one don't care about nothing. He's the one going to bring it down. And he's bringing it down. See? The messenger said, Allah said that he makes manifest America. He designed to destroy America, to show his brothers in England, in Europe, to show his European brothers that he's going to destroy it. And this is exactly what he's doing. He don't have no peace with nobody. Everybody, you got to look at this. Everybody's backing away. Didn't the messenger say, his brother, they're going to back away from him? Everybody backing away from this guy. Because he's the one going to bring it down. And he's bringing it down. Quickly, you look at it. It's no joke. Allah's on his job. We better get on ours. Praise be to Allah. We better get on ours. Because time is at hand. That's right. You look at this thing, what's happening here. Here's a man don't care about nothing but himself. See? Ignorant, selfish, racist. And he show it. He don't hide it. He show it. If it was left up to me, I get the SOBs out of here. You hear that? This is a man supposed to be intelligent man. These people, nations looking at this guy. They don't trust him. See, nobody trusts him. He's bringing it down faster than we think. See? Got food just in truckloads of food just standing there, sitting there. And people's, his own people supposed to be. Oh, it shouldn't have been over there. Yeah, their home is here. Yeah, let them over there. He shouldn't have been over there. Yeah, you had a messed up electrical thing anyway. You know what he said, didn't he? It was already messed up. Yeah, you owe us. What about your debt? Talking about money. These people starving and dying over there. Yeah, the white man. See? The ones that they loved, they see now. You know? The message said the black, brown, red, and yellow man. They see now. Puerto Rican brother, you see now that he's the devil. Just like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, he is the real devil. He's our open enemy to the brown, red, yellow, black man. He's our open enemy. You see now, with the cross around the neck, with the Christian belief. See? You see now. They all see now. See? This is what they should be talking about. The best say, fly to your own. Get something, to do something for yourself. Because pretty soon the devil might say, man, I can't carry you no more. I done gave you a job, everything. I just can't carry you no more. You have to go on for yourself. I just can't do it. See? You get to a point. See? And if we look around and we see what's going on and watch these news and late news and all that, you'll see what's happening because he know we be asleep. Or be on the internet, something playing. We be asleep or something like that. And he shoot it in. He don't talk about. See, all this is what the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us is being fulfilled. Didn't he say that Allah gonna confuse them? They can't work together. They can't do nothing together but fight. Corruption is spreading far and wide. And it's starting right there in Washington, D.C. But we know that. We know that. We know it's going to fall. And they ditching themselves from America quick. See? This is our flag. We don't have to kneel. We got a flag of our own. Yeah, the crescent. We ain't got to kneel down there. No, we ain't got to kneel. This don't belong to them no way. See? They begin to see. That's right. The white man is the devil. He always will be the devil. And don't you ever forget it. This is what the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us, and it's simple. He's no friend of yours, mine. There's no justice for the black man. There's no justice. We don't get no justice. When it comes down to us, that lady, Liberty, the blindfolded, she peep a little bit. That's the kind of justice we get, but it ain't closed on. No, that scale is like that. You look and see it. That's the stuff for it ain't even. The scale is like that, and she peeping. That's how it is. That's the kind of justice we get, but it's just blindfolded on one side, but peeping a little bit on that other side. See? I said, you got to set up like that. We don't get no justice. The messenger said that down of Elijah Muhammad. See? Just think, if it was not for the messenger, Allah's coming and raising one from among you and I to teach us, down of Elijah Muhammad. Where will we be at? Just think about it. See? We wouldn't be here. That devil had us standing on our head. If Allah didn't cut him back 2,000 years, we'd have to contend with this monster. But Allah cut him back. He cut short his time, begging Allah. See, got short cut. He cut him. Just think now. We're lucky. We're very blessed. We should be thankful. We should be doing all that we can to help in Islam. All that we can to help the messengers teach, to keep on delivering this message. See? It's work. It's dedication. Hard work. But it's gratifying. In the end, when you can get a brother or sister sitting next to you, see, that you help bring in with the help of Allah. See? These kind of things. This stuff here makes you mad, but it make you fighting mad. You a good fight. The messenger said, we fight a good fight with truth, standpoint, to prove my position. This is what we do, to prove them all wrong. See, Allah's with us if we with his messenger. So we're very fortunate. We're going to be the winner. I don't care how big the big wolf bark, or all the wind that he blow out his jaws, his mouth. Allah controls all of it. Who came in the person of Master Muhammad. That's right. He won't win. He can't win. They never win. The message said, up your mighty nation. You can accomplish as you will. That's right. See? We had war. Yeah, we had war. Truth and falsehood. Which one would survive the war of Armageddon? That's right. Truth or falsehood. And this is what we at. We fighting. Who gonna win? Truth. Always won. Always prevail. You don't see nowhere that Allah and his messengers and prophets, whatever, was the loser. Always was we be the winner. Yeah, like it was in the days of the Son of Man, so like it was in the days of Noah, lied to all of them, so would it be in the days of the coming of the Son of Man. Who is the Son of Man? Master Muhammad. He is the Son of Man. That's right. He had a mother and a father. That's right. He no spook, he no spirit. Mother and a father he had. He was born February 26, 1877. That's right. The message said, I represent God in person. Not in no spirit or no spook or some other Arab belief or whatever, Islam. A man to us. Allah came to us, the black man in America. That's who he came to. He didn't come to the Indian, he came to us. He raised up one from among you and I to teach and guide us. That's none other than the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. All these other cats want to take his credit. They wants to be like what you said. We see that like Absalom. He wanted the favor of the people more than his father David. But he forgot. David was a warrior, fighter, and king. See? Messenger Elijah Muhammad was a lawman. He was a fighter. But he's our brother. He never played the big eye. He taught us to pray to the one I taught you that I prayed to, Master Muhammad. I saw a little clip the other day, just to show you and I what kind of man he was. He's a messenger. He could be, they said that when it come down to prayer time or prayer, all the work that he did, he get up early, start his day, daily, answering calls, 30, 40 calls, visitors coming in. He's sitting there, running this nation. And when it come time to prayer, he excused himself to go say his prayers. You understand what I'm saying? To let you know, the messenger saying his prayer. Yes, he's saying his prayers to God like we say our prayers to God. No spook. So don't let nobody tell you that Allah, who came in the person of the Master Prophet Muhammad, is a spook. He's a man, the divine supreme being. He's flesh and blood. That's in the order of things. It was set up like that. He just didn't pop up or something in the mind. No, yeah, he in the mind and everything else. When we put him in his mind, you can shut him out. If you want to, you be the loser. Don't say your prayer. You shutting him out. You're not letting him in. We're not letting him in our mind. When we shut him out, we don't say our prayers. Prayers for you. It's to help you. See? It's to keep you strong. See? Keep you on the right path. That's what prayer does. When we ask Allah, oh Allah, please bless me. Just keep on the right path. Not on the path of those who, you're on the path of those who stole thy favor. Not on the path of those who went astray. You see all this thing, the big bad wolf, all of them, they went astray. They're gone astray. They think they're going to be the winners. They actually think they're going to win. They don't believe in Allah and his messenger. But we do. We that little poor righteous followers. The 5%. See? We're not the bloodsuckers of the poor. We poor ourselves. We're trying to make it. We do all that we can with what we got to help in the cause of Islam under the guidance and leadership of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad's teachings. We're very fortunate. We're very blessed. We're making history, believe it or not. We're making history. You're going to be a believer or a hypocrite. One of the two. You're either going to believe it or you're going to disbelieve it. So we're making history. Just like back in the days of the Prophet Muhammad. All who was with him made history. All of them made history with his helpers. They even talk about his helpers. In the Holy Quran, when you read the introduction, it talks about how his helpers did. Great, they worked. And it talked about the hypocrites also, who fought against him. See? He had family members back there fighting against him. Remember when they said that, what was his name? Abu Lahab and his wife? Yeah. Used to lay thorns across the road. They know the message that the prophet was coming through. He walking barefoot. They did thorns across the road. When he stepped on it, it's just to hurt his feet. But what happened to them? Yeah. Just like these, there's no thorns probably, but the falsehood. That's the thorn. That's what hurts people. See? The falsehood that they spit out, the gossip that they spit out against the messenger. Just like he said, I have to go through all what they went through. And he did. Unnecessary gossip. See? These kind of things. See? But he was the winner. See? And we're going to be the winner. It's a tough road to hoe. They make it hard. But they forgot about Allah. They forget about Allah. They see themselves. They see nothing but themselves. See? And look at it, and we can't fall a victim to it. See? We had schools back then, and it's very important. No joke. See? The message said once that devil get a hold of your child, that's it. If you're not careful. We have to teach them. You get caught up in that world of sport and play. See? I mean, truth is truth. And you have to save them. Give them a chance. See? Because they'll grow up and condemn you. That's what they do. You have to be real careful. And teach our own, the messenger said. Teach your own. You said that's the bottom line, man. We have, brothers and sisters, we have to teach our own. Because the devil get him, they put anything they want to put in their head. Anything they want to put in their head, they can put in their head. See? You put them in a university. He said, teach your own. Don't worry about, you have to worry about this devil. You teach your own. When they get a certain age, well, then they can go. They got a chance. See? but they got to be taught. And when you talk, the University of Islam, we need one. That's a fact. But you can't be lazy. Can't be lazy. You can't be lazy, brothers and sisters, because they got to be taught. We have to be taught who the devil is. The white man, who his enemy is. He has to be taught who Allah is, who the messenger is. Give him the history. We have to be taught. That's how it is. See? But you got to have dedication. You cannot be lazy. It takes hard work. But it should be a joy, because that's your own. It should be a joy and happiness that's your own that you teaching. Ain't nobody get to, once you know this teaching, once the children know this, the devil can't mess with them. When you put it in them in infancy, they put it in theirs. They take theirs to a private school and put it in theirs. So, okay, stay away from them niggas. That's what they say, them niggas ain't nothing. They 3/4 of a human. And some of them really think that. We an animal. You know, you teach them young children, 5, 6 year old, you tell them that and teach them that, they're going to be strong, man. They're going to be strong, brothers and sisters. You start teaching them at an early age. Because once that devil get them, you're going to have a problem. You're going to have a problem, because they ain't going to teach them right. That's the bottom line. They teach them all kind of stuff. See? They teach them all kind of crazy stuff and have them go on for it, because they figure it ain't no fun. You know, teach them the importance of education. The messenger say, get education. See? Learn about farming, all these different kind of things. See? So we're very fortunate to know this. But like I said, you can't be lazy. Can't be lazy. Like the messenger said that we just like Lazarus, lurking around the white man's house, his gate. That's like we are. Just lazy. Lazarus. He talking about us. He ain't talking about Lazarus. He using Lazarus for us. Like they use names and people, times for us. They using Lazarus because we lazy. We've been made lazy. The devil has made us lazy. We won't do nothing. The messenger said that it's like the goat inside the fence. Green grass everywhere outside there. He even going to open the gate for the donkey, whoever he is. Open the gate for him, the mule, to go out and get some graze. And inside the gate here is nothing. You know, just little stuff. But it's green. The pasture's green out there. He'll go on out there, man. Open the gate and get that. Get away from my door. He's still at the door, licking and lapping. You know how he said a little dog, you see a little dog had his hand puffed up like that, and he, little master rubbing on the head, and a little puppy wagging his tail. That's like that donkey. Send him on out there. He won't even go out there. He's so used to the white man doing for him what he can do for himself. We can teach our own. We can do that. See? So we should teach our own. That's the bottom line. So don't even let and then he said when he don't go out the gate, the man get mad at him. You can see that. Man, now he mad. See? So when I'm saying we come down to doing something for ourselves, we have to do it. This is a nation, it's a doing nation. This is a doing religion. See? And if we want to be successful and all other things, look at our children, man. Look how it is today out there. Our children, how they walking around. Some of them not even in school. Smoking. 12, 15-year-old boys smoking, drinking, shooting crap. Now, I see them out shooting crap, all this. Selling dope. All these things. This is the thing that we fall into when you get mixed up out in that civilization, their schools. This brother was telling me, young brother was telling me at the high school, Well, he goes to the high school, how they make him. Brother told me that. Now, he hates going there. So, how they make him sit down in a class to accept this homosexual thing. Make him. He don't want to be in there like that, but they make him. And if he don't sit there, he got something against him. They charge him with something that he's been against him, against the whole thing. The brother told me that. Young brother. How they do in the school system. He don't want no part of that. His son told me that. Brother right here. He told me that. Didn't you tell me that, brother? He lying. I ain't making this up. He didn't want to be in there, but they make him be in there. Make him to accept that. He don't have to accept that. The message said we don't accept that. That's what he said. We don't accept that. No man with no man. No woman with no woman. We don't accept that. That's unnatural. That's from the white man. That's his world. See? And that's what happened when we get caught up in it. See? Don't blame this brother. He don't got to take that. Make him do that. And if he don't do it, they'll fail him. They'll fail him in his grade. That's right. So you never know what be going on in these schools. Because they don't tell the parents. It's something different. And then mess our children up. They get a misunderstanding about life. It's okay with the white man, but it's not okay with the black man. In our nation, it's okay in their nation. They fight that. You can see that. See? But we don't go for that. We teach our children. And that's what we should do. And if we don't, the message, that devil standing behind the wall, watching your children, trying to drop that seed in your children. And if we don't teach them, we letting them do it. We give them an easy way to do it. See? I thank Allah who came to the person of Master Farad Muhammad. The children was taught. Thank Allah that you was taught to have an understanding on what's going on. Because it's a magnet that it'll get you. It'll get the very elect if they're not careful. So when you think about a child, see, this is what's going on, man. The truth is true. See, we have to get together and teach our own. It's just that simple. Because we have the tools. We have the tools. Just can't be lazy. It's a hard job. It's a hard job. But it's a rewarding job in the end. It's a rewarding job in the end. And it's for all of them. That our children get an understanding. And that we get an understanding. How important it is to teach your own. It's very important. I want my child to know. To know what's happening. I want my child to know who the white man is, the devil is. Not only just the white man and the devil, our moral. You understand what I'm saying? Our moral concept. That's what you have to understand. Their moral understanding. Teach them morally, manners. Good manners, the messenger say. Morally too, especially morally. Because that's what the founding nation is going to be built upon, our moral concept, our morally. That's what it's going to be based on. High morals. So we have to understand these things. It's not a game. Your life and my life depends on it. Allah is God. In both worlds. The world of Islam, the world of Christianity. He's the God. He's only one. The true and living God. And once we come in contact and once we understand that, we're going to be held accountable for it. I don't care how old we are. Once we understand that Allah is God who came in the person of Master Prophet Muhammad, and we know right from wrong, you're going to be accountable for it. The devil say when you get a certain age, everything, all the sins goes on to mama and daddy. When you get a certain age, then all the sins come back on you. No, all the sins come on you once you get a knowledge of truth and understanding on what you're supposed to be and do in life. Then, what do you call my little grandson over there, he couldn't quite, he was 2 years old, he wouldn't understand right now. And then, you know, Assalamu alaikum, you understand that, he might know. I don't know. He got enough sense to say, wa alaikum salam. You know what that means. So if you don't know what else, you'd be surprised. You might be a genius. I don't know. I don't know. But nevertheless, if we come together, man, if we come together, we do need a university. It's just that simple. We come together and do this thing like it's supposed to be done. See how fast we get blessed. See, because we don't want to be sitting down knowing what we should be doing. We know what we should be doing. Now, we ain't gonna get it. We know what we should be doing. The matter is we ready to do it? Are we willing to make that ultimate sacrifice on teaching our own? Because I know man love to go to school. We went to school. We were having it at the house one time. And it seemed like it was too much fun. But when we went to the Northwest, what was that there? Yeah. They dress up every Tuesday, getting ready to go to school. No, that was off on Tuesday. But just going from the house to there and having school. It was something. I learned a lot. Tremendous. And they keep you sharp. You tell them something, you better know it. They look at, I'm telling you tell them something, they better know it. You better know it. Because I know one time I was saying something, but I missaid. We was in rank, drilling. There was something in drilling. And I said something about, doing the lessons in drilling. Stop. I'm going to look at me and say, I said, what you looking at? And I said it again. He said, I said, and I got it right. He said, you see what I'm saying? They'll teach you. They'll teach, messing with right. They'll teach you. I had to shout my game, man. I said, I can't come out there like that. I had to sit down and say, well, I be careful what I say, because they listening. They gonna listen what you say now, but you better be right. They gonna tell you, no, sir, you just wrong. You got to be able to accept the fact that you're wrong. See, they're telling you that. But I learned a lot. I didn't realize how important. I really didn't realize that education is very important. Civilized nations, you must have education to have a civilized nation. See, because when I see how important it was, and now I saw my wife, I saw her teach them, and you can see the results. Now what they do is another thing, but they was taught. See, and that teaching stays with them, like the messenger taught us. It stays with us, and we benefit from it when we practice it. We have to practice the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad's teachings. That would make us great, and it would excel in any field. But we have to want to do this. It's a hard job. I saw. I helped. Thank Allah. But she taught the messenger teachers, and they grew up. And I thank Allah for that. See, they don't have no misunderstanding. No, I have no misunderstanding. What you do yourself. Ain't no misunderstanding. You got the truth plain. I know that you got the truth plain. You know what's going on. Now you step out there and do something funny, that's on you. Don't blame me. Go down there and get locked all up. I'm not running nowhere. No, sir. You just gonna be there. You know what's I'm not running down to no courthouse. No. Men said we don't break the law. We obey the law of the land. Now you know that. Now go steal something or stick up something and think I'm coming down there. No, man, you wrong. Oh, too many more out here. Oh, you'll learn. See, you'll learn. See, this is what's going on. So we're going to work on that. We have to get a university to teach our children. I sure want mine taught. If I ask them, I want mine taught. And I want you to teach them. We all teach them. You the mother, you teach them. You get to school, you teach them. Ain't no excuse. Truth is truth. That's the way it's laying. So I'm going to get it off me. University, I'm for it. I do all I can. With what I have, all I can. Time, money, all I have to educate them children. That's right. All I could do to help to educate them children. Because Lieutenant Fleming said, because they're yours too. If you're a Muslim, follow the message, you got little children over there, I ain't got none. No, they're yours too. They're yours too. You have to do all that you can. That's your son, that's your little daughter, they're yours too. And that's what we have to do. See, but like I say, you be lazy, man. Laziness won't get us nothing but hell. We'll stay in hell lazy, being lazy. We look around everything and people are shot by you because you lazy. See? Laying at the rich man's gate. See? The message say he laid at the gate so long, then he died. The rich man died. Then so now he had to really go for himself. So he ain't got nobody to help him. See? See? He done died. So this is what we have to do, brothers and sisters. We have to look at this thing and go back and look at ourselves. And say, let's give our children a chance to make the sacrifice and teach them and see how they love it. You see the little girls, the sisters and brothers standing up saying the English C lesson number 1. Little 5-year-old sister, the messenger told her, stand up that time they gave. She said her English C lesson number 1 didn't miss not one. My name is Debbie at my house. I can't enough man by myself. This sister went all the way through it, didn't miss a word. And brothers and sisters, I didn't even know him. That's right. The mind is so sharp. They'll teach you. That's right. They keep you sharp. Mine's over there. I'm telling you. And not only did we had lost 5 brothers come in there, came in there, and we taught them. They was happy. It was something that they wasn't used to. One little brother, Lawrence, he loved it. Took him out of it. He loved it. When he was going to public school, he didn't even know math. He didn't know nothing. They didn't teach him nothing. He didn't know how to add or nothing. Telling you a fact. I saw this. This young brother didn't know how to add or nothing like that. Read a little bit. When he came to the university, he started learning, and he loved it. Didn't he like it? That's right, he loved it, brother. And he loved the drill. He drilled in the Muhammad. And he loved it. And he wasn't Muslim, I mean what I'm saying, by nature, but he was out there, he was going to public school. He was going to public school, and they brought him in there because he wasn't learning anything. Yes, he was a little people was Muslim. That was, what do we call his little nephew? He come in and he started learning. And he loved it. And he felt confident. And he felt and knew that he was somebody. He knew that the black man was God. See? And he felt good. And he did real well. He took him out of it. Took him out of it. See? That just goes to show you and I what we have to do with our children. It's very important. Very important. So we know we have to get on that and let's do it. And with whatever we can do, we help. You help. I know you help. All of us going to help. But we have to do it. We have to do it. You thank Allah. Ain't no time wasted like that. Like ain't no time wasted in prayer. What they say, the wasting of mind, that's a terrible thing to waste. That's a terrible thing to waste the mind. We got God sitting over there, over here. Queen, gods, goddesses. See? Potential to be great. See? Strong brothers and sisters. See? So I thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Sister Badea, what's Oh, I didn't see it. Okay, I didn't see it. I normally see her out there.
Brother, sister, we rise for prayer.
What's the one next one? Brother Ibrahim. Brother Ibrahim Muhammad from Tampa, Florida. Sent the greetings to all the brothers and sisters. I don't forget that. He's a good brother. He's a wonderful brother. He's always looking out for us. I'm telling you, he do things behind the scene that you don't even know about. I'm gonna tell you about him.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. All praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Merciful. So, Master's Day of Judgment in which we now live, the alone do we serve, and the alone beseech for thine help and aid. O Allah, guide us on the right path, path of those upon whom thou bestow thy favors, not on the path of those upon whom thy wrath is brought down, nor those who go astray if they heard thy teachings. Say he, Allah is one God. Allah is he of whom nothing is independent, but upon whom we all depend. He begetteth not, nor is he begotten, there is none like him. And I bear witness and none deserve to be served, worship, praise beside Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. And I bear witness that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is our true servant and last apostle. I mean, Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us not to do anything to anyone that we wouldn't have done it to ourselves, and treat everybody right, even the devil. Assalamu alaikum.